players, but the naturals are extremely, extremely close to
Yeah,
each other.
but you know he couldn't have really done much because I had to contain. So you know,
Oh yeah, but
so I think I would have enough time for the mothership, especially since I got all the chrono boost and stuff. But definitely the Colossus sniping was, you know, like even because like I think if I did the Colossus sniping as Evil Penguin did, even if I had lost that, it would have only like came down to a little, like he only had like little army left, and you know I still would have got to hold on, but yeah, but he actually saved all his Colossus or most of his Colossus, and yeah.
Well, he's just lucky that I didn't get to play him because I would have kicked the shit out of him. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think so. I quite honestly, from what I've seen, I can quite honestly say EvolPenguin is the strongest player out of everyone that's left. He seems to have the most stable builds.
Well, he usually went for the standard, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna do anything like super crazy. I'm going 12 probe Dark Templar or something like that.
Well, actually, I think in the beginning of this whole tournament, I based on the ranking, I said the One Pez was the favorite going in, and now
Oh really?
we've seen the good play of Evil Penguin, so that would be interesting once we if like the One Pez win against Nemesis, which we'll have to see how that goes. But you know, if we do see that, then it will be really interesting to see Evil Penguin versus the One Pez. So
Because
They're
no,
roommates.
no, I'm not trying to put down the One Pez, but from the games I've seen from him, from the games I've seen EvolPenguin, I think EvolPenguin is definitely a league ahead of One Pez. It's not even close in my opinion.
well, I guess we'll see. You know, see
And
what happens.
Definitely.
what do you think about the Nemesis versus One Pez semifinals that we're going to be looking at here pretty soon?
Oh, well, I can't really say depending on the Eripsa versus One Pez games because those were
Very different styles of Zerg.
like, yeah, I'm double 10 gating you, so you better have spine crawlers or roaches up. And Eripsa said, "Oh no, I'm building 50 drones against Zealots." So it's not really a good comparison, but even like I've seen replays of you play him, and I just wasn't that impressed. As I don't want to sound too big-headed.
Well, those were sort of practice games. But
Yeah, well, I've seen the other games. I don't want to sound too big-headed as like, oh, you're a master player. You think you're the best? No, I think I'm terrible. But from what
well,
I've
you
seen,
have I know you have some bronze 4v4s on
oh
your
yeah, guess who's on those teams? Roll and Supply Lock, but um, but what I'm saying is from what I've seen, like personally as a master player, I definitely don't think playing One Pez would be like a crazy challenge versus me. But I think playing EvolPenguin might actually be fun.
But what
This is all
about
I'm saying.
what about Nemesis's playstyle versus the One Pez though? Like, I mean, what do you think is going to occur in a best of 5?
If you've seen One Pez's style, he can play extremely aggressive as well.
Yeah.
Like when he beat Arifsa, he played super aggressive.
Right.
So
Right.
I think he's a straight up Protoss player, so he has to know force fields.
I would hope so.
He has to know force fields are the bloodline of Protoss. And if you don't know that as a Protoss player, you are bad. I'm sorry to say.
Or Canadian.
Yeah, or Canadian. I'm just gonna say straight up. If you don't know that force field is super important as a Protoss player, you are bad. You're bad. You cannot win a Protoss versus Terran or Protoss versus Zerg without good
I'd
force
say
field.
if you don't know that force field is important as a Terran player or a Zerg player, you're also bad.
True. It's very true. So I think it might be very different because from the games you saw from Minefields is he did not use force fields. Well, he used one force field in like a 3 force field choke, which doesn't really count. So what I'm saying is, I think if Nemesis does try to do the same all-in sort of roach aggressive play, and One Pez does know how to counter that with the force fields, I think One Pez should be fine.
Do you know what One Pez did to Dan on or to Aripsa in that tournament? He he played against him in practice games on Metalopolis, and I'm on a bunch of maps. But on Metalopolis, he always lost to him on purpose. That way he'd make Dan pick Metalopolis.
Okay.
And then he just beat him.
But Metalopolis is still one of the gamble better picks for ZVP, so he still should have picked it. Even whether or not he beat him all the time on it or not, he still should have picked it.
True.
Well, he should have picked Shakuras first. But after that, he should have picked Metalopolis. So.
Anyway, they're not friends anymore because of that.
Really?
Well, are you still friends with the guy that crushed you?
Who? DK?
Oh, is DK the one that beat you?
Yeah.
Oh, those were such sad games. I seriously stopped watching halfway through. I was like, no.
No. Say it ain't so. All right, everybody. I think this was a good first round that we just wrapped. What? Okay, you need to cut that out because this is the second round.
All right. I guess sorry for the long conversation, but
yes. I'm gonna quit drinking though, everybody. So wish me luck with that.
It's a lot.
And remember, everybody.
Know your station.
Know your station.
Your station.